There we go.
Surprise! Potato stream.
Well, I hope it's not a potato because we're using a different camera. So hopefully this camera is coming out better, which it looks like it's coming out better. We've got lots of light.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's better than our last potato stream. That's for sure.
Yep.
So the purpose of this, we just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about answer any questions that you might have. This is only going to last probably like 10 minutes. So if you catch it, awesome. If you didn't catch it, I want it to be informative for you anyway, and at least update you about what's going on. So what we have planned for today is Jet and I are actually leaving in a little bit. We're going to head down to Evic, and we have a lot of shopping to do because we need a bunch of new camera equipment. I don't know if you've seen on my Facebook or anywhere else, probably like on some of the videos or the live streams where you've seen that I've been complaining about having camera problems. So I need to go get like new SD cards, maybe new GoPro.
I'm trying to bring up the live stream on our iPad so that way we can answer questions. So, why don't you just keep talking?
Streaming.
Yeah, why don't you
just anyway, as far as cameras that work, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about because they do exist and I have them. So first of all, like the very best camera on the market, I think, that's available for anybody that wants to record and needs some Zoom footage. Sorry, anytime someone moves, our potato camera is going to adjust.
We're going to get a new one.
But this, it is the Shot Track HD, and this comes from ATN. This is a really affordable camera. It's a 5x zoom, and it's under $200, and it's rail mounted, which is even better because you can't find stuff that's not. It's super hard to find something that just will mount straight to your rail, as far as I know.
Well, it's super hard to find a zoom camera that's already pre-built. So all the zoom cameras that I've used, so starting with the Rage Cam that I had on my Contour, I had to physically take my Contour apart and install the zoom lens into that, and that was a pain in the butt because it was manual focus, so I had to screw the lens in, record, and then take a look at the footage and then figure out which way to turn the lens, left or right. Can you see the comments now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, now we can see the comments.
Yay!
Wow, it doesn't. I don't know why it doesn't show up on the iPad, but anyway. So that one you had to build, and that was, so you had to buy a Contour and then buy the zoom cam or buy the lens. So that itself was like a $250 purchase or something like that. The lens itself was like $50-$60. It was not cheap. Then I got a Mobius, but the Mobius also has to be put together. Luckily, Adam Hill and Greg Patches from the Mac put that together for me, so big thanks to those guys. And they put it inside a PEC box too, so I got to have the zoom camera capability and then the aesthetic of having a PEC box as opposed to this ugly camera. But the ATN Shot Track, this is already put together. The X comes with a laser. You can see the little laser thing right here. And what I like about it too is it's just got this paddle back here, and you just switch the paddle to on to record. The Mobius was great, but the Mobius had two different buttons to press, and sometimes the Mobius would crash on me. If you notice, I don't have any footage from Ironclad this last year because the Mobius died or it crashed, and so I didn't have any zoom camera footage. And tactically, I wasn't sticking out of the window to shoot at people. I'd be in the middle of the room shooting out of a window. And so on a GoPro, that just comes out pure white. I mean, you can kind of tell from up here, that's a door. It's just it might as well be the door to heaven. It's so bright.
Maybe it is.
Yeah, our backyard is pretty awesome.
Someone asked, sorry I missed it, how to get started in Airsoft. My best advice is find your local field. And the way you can do that is searching on Airsoft C3, www.airsoftc3.com. That will show you all your local fields, stores, and players that are in your area. I would suggest that's a good place to start. Go to your local field, see if you can rent a gun, and they should have, a lot of places have everything that you would need to get started. Make sure that you like it before you make a big investment, because Airsoft is very expensive. And then my second word of advice is don't buy the cheapest guns you can find, because then you'll just end up spending even more money, because you're just going to have to buy another gun in like a month or less. So save up your money and try to buy a gun that is at least $200, like in the $200 to $300 range. I know that's expensive for some people. It's expensive for me, but it's going to be worth it because it's going to last. And that's what you want. You don't want to buy, you don't want to spend a ton of money getting everything for Airsoft and then not be able to play, because that's the worst day ever when you get to the field and your equipment doesn't work.
Yeah. Well, why don't you talk about like a brand? Like, what brand would you recommend to somebody that's pretty good quality and affordable?
So there's a few brands that are out there that are good quality, entry level. I would say there's Echo One has guns that are all metal. They come with battery, charger, everything you need. And Classic Army, they have really stepped up their game in the past year.
Oh, yeah.
And now all of their stuff is full metal. Their gearboxes are really good now. I know before they weren't great, but now, just in this past year, they've really stepped up their game. And I have a Classic Army gun that I got straight out of the box. It's an AK, and
yeah, it shoots well.
Yeah, it does really
it's
well.
Really sturdy. Classic Army's been on this roller coaster where they were like, we're the best because we're like one of the only, and then they just kind of like went downhill because their QC died, and then they were like, oh, we should come back, and now they're coming back into like they're coming back as a good company.
Yeah. Someone asked, is the new GoPro good, the small one? I'm guessing they're asking about the Session. Mm-hmm. Yeah, now that it's not $400. Now that it's $200.
That's $300. It's
$200.
Oh, okay. It might be $200. I don't know. I found out something nifty about the 3 Plus Black compared to the new 4. The 3 Plus Black apparently has the best sensor out of all of the GoPros. So low light is actually comes out really okay in my camera, as opposed to like someone with a GoPro 4 or a Session. So with a lot of stuff kind of happening in low light in terms of Airsoft, I would definitely recommend a 3 Plus.
To give you guys an example, we film with Node a lot, which you may have seen, and they all have Sessions or 4 Pluses. And Jet's video quality is better on his 3 Plus Black than on theirs, because D actually called and was like, dude, what camera are you using? Why is your footage so much better?
Why does your footage look so much cleaner than the rest of ours? You can actually see it too if you go to all the latest Node videos, or not Node videos, if you go to all the latest TTT videos and the zombie video on my channel, you can see like the difference between like my POV and then the other footage I use, because all the other footage I used was super dark.
So I kind of want to wrap this up somewhat soon. I said we were only going to stream for 10 minutes or 15.
You should do 15. How long has it been?
It's actually already been 10 minutes.
Oh, dang. Yeah, should be another 5.
It's because you're so long-winded telling your stories.
Oh, sorry. All right.
It's okay, though. This is one thing that I want to talk about next. These are super cool. These are the Bino X's. These are also from ATN. I know this is like a big ATN commercial, but we just have all this stuff that we use a lot. So
yeah. Also, we want to help. We want to help people, find or use stuff that's gonna help them record.
So these are super cool because they record. They look like if you look through them, they're digital. So it looks like you're looking through like Star Wars camera, the battle on Hoth, where they're like, and they see the AT-ATs coming. That's what it looks like when you look through this,
it's pretty
for
cool.
real. And you can record. You can see some of the footage, what it looks like, on my Spying on Grozny video. If you want to see, that was almost all of that was filmed with this. Did you find any questions?
No. You want to talk about this before we go?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people ask about this.
So this is the X-Sight 2 HD, and this is a scope that also records. It also has a rangefinder and GPS on it, which is super handy. They have had some firmware issues with the first X-Sight and then with their very first run of the X-Sight 2, but they had an update that updated all of the firmware issues. And so really all you have to do is plug it in. You can see it's got a HDMI cord here and SD card slot, and then another small thing where you can hook it up to your computer through a USB cord, and then you can get all of the updates. And it's pretty intuitive. This is if you are somewhat technologically savvy, and by that I mean I'm not technologically savvy, and I know how to use this. And it can run off of a external power bank. My only complaint with this is that you have to have batteries in it. It's 4 AA's.
4 AA's.
It's 4 AA's, and it basically have to be completely charged for you to turn it on. And that's my only gripe with this, is I wish that, because the AA's run out really, really fast, just because this is using so much power.
If you're recording.
Yeah.
Also, it records at night. It has night vision.
Yes, it does. It has night vision, which, I mean, who doesn't want to record at night? Everybody does!
At least nowadays.
Oh man, I've seen this question asked a lot on a lot of social medias. And it is, Leah, do you and Jet plan on having kids? When are kids coming? We just got married, guys. Let us enjoy being married before you start asking us about kids.
Also, no.
Yeah. True. Also, we don't want to have kids. Because for those of you that don't know, Jet already has 2, and 2 is enough. Mm-hmm. And they're with us half the week. So
yeah, we're
parents already, and so that's good enough.
Yeah, being a parent half the week is probably the best way to be a parent. Unfortunately.
Oh dear. Jet, do you use this for night games?
Yeah, actually, in the up-and-coming Clash on the Steps series, I used this and then my GoPro adapter for my NVGs, so you guys will see a lot of night vision stuff. And it's cool because there were lots of explosions and grenades and lasers. Like, Leah threw a grenade into, I don't know, we did a raid.
I threw it into the wood line.
Yeah, it looked cool though, because she threw this grenade and you could see the grenade light. Everyone could see the grenade light in their night vision, and she throws it, and then it blows up, and you hear these NATO guys all like, look out, and then she runs off, and then it was cool.
I also yelled Russian things.
Yeah.
You'll
hear it in the video. I think you'll see.
Okay, so we'll just go ahead and wrap this up. It's been about 10-15 minutes, so 5 more minutes we'll take some of your questions. If you guys have any questions,
start typing
right now. Type really fast.
What do you think of the JPC? Oh, it got all blurry. The JPC is good plate carrier. That's it.
Small, can fit you.
I mean, they all kind of do the same thing. They carry a plate and have molly.
Someone asked, what are the chairs behind us? Those are video game chairs. You can rock in them. Yeah. They're super comfortable, but they get in the way when they're just on our floor. So we put them in front of our fireplace because we're super classy. When will the video be up? What video?
Which they probably mean the Clash.
The Clash one, for the nighttime one.
Probably Tuesday, but the nighttime one won't happen for another week or so. There's still a lot I have to do for that video series.
Mustang Airsoft asked if we will ever come to Ireland or Europe in general.
Oh, why don't you answer?
Europe, yes. We are making plans right now to attend one of the big games in Europe next year. So either Border Wars or Brigade, something like that. Let us know. What's your opinion? What are the best games?
And yes, we'll probably be with Novrich.
Yeah. Go ahead and answer that one right out the gate.
Mainly because we need him to speak German or Austrian.
Yeah. Jet, do you have a PS4?
Yep.
Yes, we do.
Where is it? It's like behind you. There it is.
We have
a PS4 and an Xbox One.
Yeah. We live stream occasionally on the PlayStation 4 on Twitch. So if you want to add, if you are on Twitch, we are Desert Fox Unicorn. Not Desert Unicorn. Desert Fox Unicorn. And hopefully we'll be getting some more games because we're right now we really only have Battlefront and we're super burned out on it.
I am burnt out on it.
I'm a little burned out on it. I want to get Little Big Planet. It's fun. Okay. Jet, how was the Hurt Feelings report? I've seen this a lot. It would have made more sense if you actually killed us and then gave us a Hurt Feelings report. We saw it because someone when we were just sitting in our fob, somebody just walked by and dropped it off. That was weird.
We had already been dead for a while. And we just we're back at our we're back at where our rucksacks were and our sleeping bag, and we were all just relaxing because we were all dead.
Yeah, and that's not even where we got killed. We got killed way further away.
Yeah.
And so then we're like, okay, we're dead. So we came back.
Whoever left the one on the barn, I think it's Team Trident. I found that one.
That was kind of funny.
That one was funny. Also, whoever left the note at the original NATO PB, I actually found it and it's on camera. So that's gonna go on a video too.
Yeah, it was just kind of. Next time, my advice for Hurt Feelings report: at least give it
at least
kill someone
physically,
and then give it to them.
Actually kill me or Leah or whoever, and then give it to us.
Yeah,
that makes way more sense instead of oh, I'm just chilling in the fob right now because I'm dead in Russian heaven. Oh, I got this Hurt Feelings report from someone casually walking by.
I think that they thought we were a lot more upset about dying than we were, but it's we're outnumbered almost 4-1.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're gonna die. We're not gonna be mad about it. The only time that I got super mad is when I got overshot. When I was I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, and I was waving my arms, and I got full autoed in the face constantly. I was then I had a little bit of a meltdown. I'm not gonna lie.
But who wouldn't though?
Yeah, that's my point.
If you were repeatedly getting shot in the face and you were already killed, I'm pretty sure if it was a dude, the dude would have stood up and been what the F? And then everyone's been yeah, whatever. But since it's you.
Yeah. But
I think, when did I got mad at some point. I forget when. I think it was at night.
Probably. When we did the NATO raid and no one would get out of their sleeping bags. Oh, yeah. When we did the NATO raid and no one would get out of their sleeping bags and someone, I shot that one dude, and he was oh, no, I'm on your team. And then he came up and point blank shot me.
Yeah.
That was kind of a shitty move, but whatever. I wasn't even mad about it, but he, went off on the dude, and I was it's fine. Just, you're a badass. Go back to your place. I don't know.
Whatever.
It was kind of silly. He didn't believe in unicorns.
65 hours is a little too long.
Oh.
I don't know.
Here's one more. Evan Griffith, what plate carrier do you use? He's asked this a bunch of times.
Okay. Well, why don't you start with you? You actually don't use a plate carrier.
I rarely use a plate carrier. If I use one, I steal Jet 0300S, or I have an Armidas plate carrier, which is the LBX one, and I don't put any plates in the front, so I don't feel like the Michelin Man, because otherwise it just sticks way out and it looks silly, and it's hard. It's hard for me to be quick because I'm just all bulky. I feel like I'm running like this. So I normally wear chest rigs, and I normally have a tactical Taylor MAV, which I really like. I use that at pretty much every Milson West game. And then lock and load chest rigs from LBX. We have them in every single color. So I like those a lot too because they're multi-use.
Also, big boobs.
That's why I didn't want to say it. Oh dear.
I use the 0300S from LBX.
How do I get a unicorn patch? I don't have them yet. The ones that I wear on my gear are just generic Mil-Spec Monkey ones that I bought from Mil-Spec Monkey. So, but I am getting some. Who Shot First is making me some little tiny ones for right now. And then I'm going to order some large ones. Can't wait. Okay.
One final question.
One final question.
Okay, final question.
Sure. Leah, how much do you love Jet?
Hey, that's a good question to end on. Well. Oh, and that's the end of the story.
I love him. I mean, enough to marry him.
That's a lot. Man, you're stuck with me. Well, you're not stuck with me.
I know, I could get out of it if I wanted.
Yeah.
I'm not planning on it, though.
But you don't want to.
No, I love him.
Aww. It's all blurry.
That's okay.
Okay. We gotta go.
Okay, we have to go. We need to get on the road. So thank you for joining in this live stream. And more videos will be out on Monday on my channel, Tuesday on Jet's channel. So
sure.
See you then.
A squad-up video will appear hopefully sometime this weekend. Also, we're going to EVIC, so if you want to meet us there or go shopping,
yeah,
go to EVIC.
Come to EVIC and hang out.
Go,
in like 2 hours. Okay, bye, Internet.